twice in a row. Let's see if it's Kasba again. On average, when do you start trade? I noticed in my team games we start trade too late. Yeah, something. I think that's something ish. Like when I was watching my dad play over the last couple of years, like ever since I got good in the game, really. Whenever I watched my dad play, he mostly played Land Nomad. Of course, there's a lot of gold on Land Nomad, but either way, the main thing I always try to tell him and teach him is start trade as you like before you run out of gold. It's like the way your brain functions is that I still have gold, I don't need trade. But then you run out of gold and you don't have gold anymore, not even gold to make trade. So the whole trick with Sicilians, the whole trick with trade is make sure you start making trade while you still have gold. Because if you trade, you start making trade when you're out of gold, that doesn't really work, right? Huns against Sicilians on arena fortress. Sicilian is not known as the best civ in the game right now, but let's see. I have an idea of something to try here. I probably cannot fight for the relics, but I'm thinking like, what if I do like, let's say a 3 TC, 60-70 villagers, fast imp, drop 2 more town centers, drop another forward castle, get Trebs out and do first Crusade. Then you suddenly have like a potential power play there with first Crusade and... Where's my second boar? First Crusade and trebuchets, right? The issue I've done in the past when playing first Crusade is that I have... I've done first Crusade and then we pop capped, so I don't have a follow-up siege or anything. There's the boar, hiding behind the wall. It's impossible to spot. Sounds like disaster. Well, in my defense, I think playing against Huns might be very difficult. Sicilians in late game. And Yo is a capable late game player, so I think it makes sense to try something wacky like that. Also utilizing the new civ bonuses, of course. Alright guys, I'm making a video on Sicilians. It should be out within the end of this week, by the end of this week. Should be a good video as well. You guys watched my Burgundians video. Something similar. I have high hopes for this one as well. He lured his boar with the scout. Manual scout is stressing. You get used to it. It's more like a part of the DNA at this point here. This might be very ambitious by me, my uptime. Very ambitious. Oh, I still made one more bill, okay. Maybe we'll be fine. Yo, a lot of subs coming in here. Greatest username ever. Thank you for the 3 months. Hope you had a nice and sunny week with Debbie and the doggies. Yes, sure did. We had a really nice weather today as well. Took a nice long walk with the dogs today. Ice Cube 1612, thank you for the Prime. Kigo, thank you for the 20 months. Extreme CSR, thank you for the Prime. Kjellinetter, thanks for the 3 months. Hey, hi, Mr. Viper. I was wondering whether you discussed after games with your opponents as the custom in chess. Sometimes. It depends on the player, though, and the format, so to say. After a grand final, you don't really discuss the games, right? I have an idle farm there. But, like, obviously if I'm training with Jordan or Tato or Doubt or whatever, or Nelly or Slam or anyone, I would be discussing, or with other people I am friendly with in the community. Like if I did a training game with Miguel, for example, I would discuss possibly after what I think went wrong, what he think went wrong, and so forth. But usually not in like a competitive setting too much. Maybe even do first Crusade and Castle Age and Dungeon rush the hell out of him. Give an interesting approach. A lot of things to potentially try, but yeah. Probably things that are not viable at the moment. Dungeon rush, please. I think Dungeon... I will try to play Dungeons, but it will be a little bit later in the game. I don't think I can justify it this early. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play like... This is gonna be very all-in-ish. I'm gonna give up relic control to try and pull off my strategy. We'll see if it works or not. What's the map? It's Fortress. The Cape Man with 30 months. 30 months for this noob? That's almost as much time as he has not won a tournament. Feels bad, man. Snap. By the way, what do I want to say? I want to say something.
Start the game already!
I've completely forgotten.
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna make a monster. I have 2 relics very close. Could potentially grab them. No match thingy. No match thingy. I don't know, I was about to say something, but I completely forgot. Since when in Fortress do you have a castle? Since always. Do you know the dungeon castle can produce 4 units at a time and garrison 40 units? What? I cannot. Now watch the speed this TC goes up with. Whew. Hallelujah. I wanted to mention the farm bonus for Sicilians, right? I have horse color and I get like 350 food. It's pretty nuts. Even to the point where you should possibly do heavy plow before starting to farm, or before 3rd TC even. Probably next TC goes there. I'm pretty sure he might play Cav Archers or something here. To spice it up a little bit. And to get the relics, of course. Leon Militia Doe, thanks for the prime. So I want to wait for Heavy Plow to finish. You always want to wait. If you're doing farm upgrade, you don't get the benefits from the farm upgrade until it's finished researching, such as now. So you want to wait until it's done sometimes to finish that farm. Oh, it didn't work. Well, that worked. Not sure why he followed me in. Maybe I can even get more relics done. I'm still gonna go for my approach though. It's possibly... It could actually be a legit strategy even. I don't know. Farm bonus is very beneficial. I have heavy plow now, guys. Let's check. I have 500 and... I think it's 575 food. 575 food on my farms now. That's a lot. That will not run out for a long, long time. I'll tell you that much. There's a second scout from him. Live. I think that's a bonus you actually notice a lot, because you suddenly will find yourself having so much more wood than you're used to, which is something that is... obviously that is a big benefit. Okay, he took that relic. Such as now, even for myself. I'm not used to having this much wood. Convert! What? That is mostly because... oh, we took that relic as well now. So he's taking both close relics. So I will just try to get a conversion now with those. And go for it. There's the monk. Oh! Monk RNG is bad for competitive game. Agreed. I've mentioned it a few times how I think they should lower the RNG aspect a little bit about monks. I think that would be a welcome change. Except for clowns. They probably like that. It's open now. Oh boy, boy. Yeah, he will just have to have all the relics. Yeah! Got him! 68 vills. I might stop here honestly and go imp. I need something that can get me to drop a castle forward. Castle here will be nice. I make some dungeons. And not some dungeons, some sergeants. Okay, we'll do it like that. I'm gonna idle now to go up. Curious to see how it works. Poison. I think the fire ship infiltration transport Dark Age is the only thing that makes water games interesting still, to a certain extent. It obviously changed the game a lot, but I think it was a necessary change. War games were all galley only wars, pretty much. And they also changed that you can build. You can now build, for example. Oh, rams. Interesting. Castle Age play. You can build unique units without having a castle as well, right? Which I also think is a very welcome change for the game. I don't think this is big of a problem for me. I have a castle here. Everything has to go through the center. I will sneak Vales around probably here. I'm gonna send these bad boys as well. And they'll be part of the sneak squad. Don't think we need more than 7 wills, because that castle goes up in an instant. Maybe I go for a safer one though on the bottom side. Something there. He's busy micing there now, so this might pay off. That goes up so fast. Holy shit. That's insane. That's so sick. Elite is 1108. We can do that. How much is first? 300, 600. What should be priority? Should be Elite and then First Crusade, or First Crusade then Elite? I think Elite and First Crusade possibly.
Yes.
Now he has cow archers. I will have amazing Pierce armor though soon. With this. Oh, this is open. Let's wall that. Let's get it. Time to get housed. Like seriously housed as well. I have Elite now. These dudes should be pretty good now. They're gonna have 8 Pierce armor. It's like Husk Crawls at this point. Let's go. Am I getting enough done with this? I don't really know. At this point my sergeants aren't that strong anymore, I feel like. Now he has bracers. I have a lot. And I'm in his eco doing eco damage. They're so slow though. We got one relic. Feels like I'm getting a lot of stuff done though, but cav archers. Oh. I should have continued a dungeon rush there. That's what would have made sense here. Not sure if light cap switch is the right thing. But I mean, at least we have secured ourselves a lot of map control for the time being. Let him open that. One more. There we go. We can go in here. I think this may have done enough. It feels like we have gotten a good position from this. Pretty nuts. You can start dungeon rushing everywhere. I like this. Still doing work in the back. Relics, I mean, they are there. I'm trying to catch them. It's not that easy though. Now we're up to 130 villagers as well. He's getting a lot of kills there. Oh, I saved the monk up. For a little bit. Need a university. Get upgrades. This is sick, you can build dungeons everywhere. Siege Ram, I'm not really at the economic position where I can justify all that type of investment yet. I feel like that's something that's gonna have to come a little bit later. Go build! I will definitely lose that castle. But another dungeon there could be sweet just for a little. Ah, he's doing a castle there. Seems overkill. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring these relics back. I certainly feel like we got a lot of value here though. This is his whole base, right? We have full map control. I could add Arbalest here maybe. I'm building a barracks. He's gonna have to spend time cleaning all that up. And I snagged 2 relics back. Can't complain. Yeah, it's either Skirms or Arbalest. I'm thinking Arbalest in case he adds... Actually, probably a mix is the best. Should be a mix. Not just one. Should be a mix. And probably still keep making dungeons as well. Sergeants. Let's prepare some ramps on the backside here. Good point. It's a lot of cowards though. A lot. I feel like my wood eco is suffering. Don't have a, I have 48 on wood right now. More even. Don't have the last armor upgrade though, which is a bit painful. I mean, he's gonna have to make a tech switch here, but the question is, does he have equal to do that? Considering everything that has gone down. I'm not sure. It's probably a hit castle I want. Well, okay, it's a bit ugly, but okay. Wait, they are trapped. Might lose a lot of vills here, but you lose a lot of cav archers. So now we're in that awkward spot where our tech tree, the weakness of our long-term tech tree is showing. Maybe even Cavalier does make sense. Not even sure. Yeah, even here our couches don't actually win. Our arches. We need to get a lot of food eco running. We actually got wrecked! Full counter units, full skirms. I have a lot of gold though. What do I make? I think I'm gonna go Cavalier. I think it actually might make sense. They're gonna be somewhat decent. I need to make some gold units. There's even gold down here. I still don't think his eco should be very good. Decent for sure, but not great. Get it! Oh, he has a big arm there as well. This castle most likely will go down. To be fair though, if I could get villagers there to repair, I could buy a lot of time here, and I might even be able to snipe the treb. It's only one trebuchet. This should be pretty good. My main issue right now is the farm count. I need to have like 80 farmers. And now we have the hill. See how good how well that goes. Where's my stable hotkey? Even fighting on the hill, our units suck. No thumb ring really shows. But he has to run out of gold at some point, right? Come to my castle, sir. Oh, I got raided without noticing. Yeah, wow, we got melted. We took that. Still think we are in a very good spot. But yeah, our late game tech tree makes it awkward now. Still think we're in a winning position. But yeah, it's just more awkward than it would have been with other civs. If I get this army here again to reinforce, we should be fine on this spot. Don't know if I can save the castle, very unlikely. Yeah, it should go down now. Or last hit should take down the castle. Yeah, there we go. It's fine. This is still a great fight for us. Alright, I feel like we broke his couch numbers. Now his eco is too weak. Alright, looks like we're gonna win this. I think that this strategy, actually, this might be a legit strategy with Sicilians. Maybe like one of the only ways to play them even. Just trying to kill it with villagers. Because we got full map control with this. We were able to take back some relics. Feels like it was a pretty decent strategy. And if you have a way better eco than your opponent, then a lacking tech tree might not be that important. Don't have to go and hunt this. Fortunately, there is no king for him to kill. Let's build it there on the front. Should go up fast enough. But you also need to add just Cap Ram sooner. Yeah, Cap Ram, Siege Ram are definitely options to mix in here. To go for like a final kill. Can we trap him here? Might be a little bit too slow. It's gonna buy some time, but he will get out of there. Oh baby, let's go! Let's go! Yes! Woo! Now that's a trap. You gotta be careful I don't lose too many vills here to the raids. That's one thing that could obviously hurt. I feel like I have a good enough eco to the point where it shouldn't be an issue. And I have enough theses to add whenever needed. I still have Scootage as well, so this is probably a good time to think about it. Actually, I think it's better to save it even longer. Imagine we hit late game where I have like 80 vills, then Scootage will obviously have way more value. I feel like I'm pretty raiding proof as well. Too bad no vineyards. Yes. Like I have TC Castle on the left side. Pretty raiding proof. I'm not gonna do the... Actually, let's just do it. Because why not? So that works for dungeon as well. The arrow slits. Not a good thing to know. Should probably just send all my units here. This is where I'm gonna be making my push. Does the faster building tech also make farm seed faster? What's the correlation to the point where that would have an effect on each other? I don't understand why that would have an effect on each other. I have almost 100 and something units now. I could possibly justify Scootage. Let's do that. I will have roughly 100 army. I think if I don't do it now, Scootage, I won't ever be able to see it at all. Yeah, this will actually secure our whole base as well. ...100% raiding proof. There's the Scootage upgrade. Suddenly we have 2,000 gold. Feels nice, man. Oh, it's open here. Shit. He doesn't have armor to defend here now, though. In return, so I can't complain. And they say that Sicilians suck. Best civ in the game, guys. Shit, I lost a lot of villagers. GG. That was a fun strategy. Actually enjoyed that. I needed to wall there as well to be safe from raiding. Well, this as well is open. That we did enough. That was a really fun strategy. I think that's actually a potentially viable option. Little bit faster imp, just with a solid farm eco, because you save a lot of wood. Okay, so listen. So here's the whole thought process about this. You save a lot of wood on farms. So, in return, you can use that wood to like boom better. And then you transition that slightly better boom into a faster imp after idling thesis a little bit. And you will have, since you save wood, you will have way more farmers than you possibly would have had with other civs, which means you have the food eco to research Elite Sergeant, to research First Crusade. Just drop town centers, so we have 5 theses as well. And then with that fast imp, you get trebuchets out, you get the First Crusade push, and behind that, you're gonna have 5 TCs, so you can easily transition more economy afterwards. Like you'll add villager production of 5 vills every cycle while you're applying pressure. And the elite sergeants become way better sergeants become way better once they are elite. Then you have 8 pierce armor with full upgrades. Sicilians are broken, guys.
The vibe around your stream is still amazing as I first saw it. The endless patience to calmly explain stuffs that are probably way too intuitive to yourself to the plebs, like lame BL11, is worth more than gold.
Worth more than gold. Sock, dude, thank you for the €5 and the kind words. Really, really happy to hear that. I'm glad you are enjoying the stream. Very kind of you, sir. Appreciate the kind words. No sergeants this game. I don't think sergeants are viable as a late game unit, honestly. I think they're like a power play in early imp. I don't think they're a viable late game unit. They're just too slow. They have the same speed as champions, Snoopy. They're equally fast as champions. I know that because I prepared my Sicilians video, you know? They're equally fast as champions, but yeah, like, that's still very slow, right? But they're significantly slower compared to other infantry unique units. Like Void Raiders, Berserks, Samurai, Jaguars, etc. But yeah, like the last armor upgrade makes, and no thumbring, makes their skirmishers and arbalists quite weak. Considering, but you have Siege Ram, you have Cavalier, you have Light Cav. Still a very awkward tech tree in Imp. I think this approach that I did right now is something that has potential. I enjoyed that. That was a fun game. Let me see early imps. Here I get First Crusade, and we get that initial spark. Then we probably kill roughly, look at the village elite we suddenly get here, right? Suddenly we have like possibly close to double his villagers, or like almost double. Nice. I think that was a really interesting game, both play like approach-wise and also to see the new civilization. So yeah, pretty cool.